So original plan was to go to Izmir first and then go to Konya. But the people I was traveling with, every day they were saying, "Oh, we're going to go to Konya today," or "We're going to go to Izmir today," and then then they smoke bonsai, then go get drunk, and we never went. So I ended up just getting a bus and going straight to Konya. Now I was told about the bus. To get to the first bus at 9 o'clock. To get to the second bus at 9:45. I get there 8:45, and and every 15 minutes they say, "Oh, it's coming in 15 minutes," and so then I get the bus at 10:30. Which I think, alright, I've missed this bus, but it's okay. My second bus didn't arrive until 11, so it's okay. But it was very panicky 2 hours. I was on the bus for 11 hours. I went to sleep, woke up, and everything around me was yellow. I thought I was in a desert. I wasn't, because everything's just really yellow in Konya. Buildings are yellow, everything's just yellow. The grass is yellow, the soil is yellow, everything's yellow. Konya is a lot more chilled and relaxed than Istanbul, but also a lot more religious and conservative. You could probably do sightseeing here in about a day, but I was here for a week for the Konya Mystic Music Festival. Within 3 hours of being in Konya, I was offered places in 2 different people's homes. While I was looking to meet up with someone in a cafe, I was brought to the wrong place. But then I tried getting directions off a guy who couldn't speak any English, and he ended up just giving up explaining it to me and just giving me a lift there, which was pretty cool. I kept trying to find, there's a caravan park here. There is a caravan park here for free camping. There's electricity, there's water, there's hot showers, toilets. Most people in Konya have no idea where it is. If you go to the Mevlana Culture Centre, follow the road away from the city until you get to the highway. It's just there. It's called something like Hobby Bachelory. So the first night in Konya Music Festival is India. It's Zakir Hussain, a fantastic musician, very interesting sounds, plays so fast, and then throughout the night added one extra, or every so often added an extra drummer. Probably the most technically brilliant musician of the week, and I met him twice throughout the week as well. Very nice man, very nice wife. Next day was France, or a musicians from France. They were singing some language I never heard before. It's like Occidental, some language they speak in Marseille. Very interesting, very good, but I couldn't stand it for more than an hour, so I left early. The Tuesday, so the third band, wasn't named after a country. It was Gurdjieff movements. To describe what it was like sounds very boring, mixed between Tai Chi and ballet, but for me it was the absolutely best performance of the entire week. I just got really hypnotized by their movements, the simplicity of it. I could really feel their concentrated energy, and it was like a meditation practice for me. I was just watching. Anytime a thought came into my head, I just went back to watching the performance. I felt really energized after it, very hyper. Then the Wednesday, I believe, was Zimbabwe. I've been to African music, tribal African music before. They expect you to sing along, play percussion along with it, which did not work out very well in the setting that we were in. The music festival it wasn't really a festival. The word festival doesn't translate well in Turkish. It's really just a very posh concert. No dance floor. Very difficult to interact. You can't sing along to chants that you don't speak the language. We had nothing to drum with. It was very boring. Very, very, very boring. By far the worst night of the entire week. It would have been better in a cozy, close-knit setting where they explained to you what the chants were, and so on. Then there's Morocco. Morocco was very emotional, very good. very strong. I could feel the pain and suffering these kids had to go through, because they come from brutal cultures where to perform, for children to perform that level of excellence, I mean, they're going to have a lot of stress on them. But very, very good, very good. Second favourite performance of the week. Azerbaijan starts off very boring. I was like, yeah, this is technically nice, it's interesting, but it needs a little more oomph. Then it got more oomphy. It got more powerful. Every song they played was better than the last song. Ended up loving it, being my third favourite performance of the week. Pakistan, very interesting. First hour, loved it. Very interesting, but could not listen to it for the full hours. I had to leave because it was just very repetitive. It's like but I met the guys the next day, very lovely people. Yeah, South Korea was very visually entertaining, very good. Music very interesting, very strange. Had these ribbons on the top of their hats. They were dancing with the ribbons and whirling with their head. It was very interesting. Break dancing while dancing with the ribbons. They made some kind of rice picture of a guy with a beard, and I like to thought that was me. Like South Korea worshipped me as some kind of moon god. And then the last night was Turkey for celebrating the birthday of Mevlana Jalaluddin Rumi. Very good experience, very good music, very good dancing, very good sema, very visually very entertaining. Still not the best sema I've ever seen. You know, if you're going to count semas in terms of days, 12 semas. Very good experience. I've never been to a sema before. Probably very good if you've been to a few semas before. Very good music. Very good music. As I said, I like the chanting and the zikrs and the hard, the very strong Sufi music. So I was like, oh, they weren't singing my favorite Sufi song, which is like Allahu Allah, but still very good, very good, very well disciplined. People I meet Konya are very nice. My host for the week gave me his bed, fed me. I had free food and chai for a week until I also had to leave his house because his house was too full. And then I went to the caravan park for the last couple of days, where I reunited myself with my friends I met in the Rainbow Gathering and the Sema in Yalova. Yeah, very worth the pain and suffering I had through Istanbul to get to Konya. Now I want to Antalya. Konya is very nice during the day. It can be very dangerous. There are gypsies here. They threw rocks at me. I was just walking along and just went huh? Then I was like woo. Yeah, lovely place. I like the way there was absolutely nothing to do during the day. Because I spent the entire time just chilling out. Did get to see Mevlana's tomb. It's interesting, but really, if you don't speak Arabic or Turkish or whatever, the Sufi experience is very difficult when there's no music, because you have no idea what they're saying, and you're not getting anything from looking at the tomb really. But I found, it took me 6 weeks while in Turkey to find a copy, or the English version of the Mesni. Or that's what I call it. The English name is different, but a large collection of Rumi's works in English. I had to search these two large bookcases until I found the English copy. So I was very happy. And now people are coming with us to go. And we're going now to hitchhike to Antalya. Hitchhiking is very fun. Been a lot of dangerous trucks. We hitchhiked onto two buses. So we hitchhiked onto a bus. It's quite funny. Yeah. And every night after the concert, we had our own Sam and they played their own music. Very good experience. And we now have a Facebook page. I think it's called Konya Dervishes 2013.